I think it's fair to say that every church I've ever been into in my life has described itself as a friendly and welcoming church, or words to that effect. It's definitely fair to say that clearly churches have very different ideas about what it means to be friendly and welcoming. In the days before I was ordained, when I could afford to be a little less tactful than I am now, I once said to a vicar after a particularly bad experience, "If this is what you lot call friendly, I'd hate to see you on a bad day." Whatever the context, be it work or school or church, that feeling of being treated as an unwelcome outsider can be deeply uncomfortable. It makes us feel isolated and vulnerable. And these experiences can often have a lasting impact and go on shaping how we feel about a place or a group of people for many years to come. The reading set for this Sunday is the parable of the Good Samaritan. When we think of the Good Samaritan, we tend to think of the injured man as the vulnerable one in the story, left at the roadside without help. Now, all of this is true, of course, but let's not overlook the vulnerability of the Samaritan man who offers help. Not only is he on a dangerous road, he's in a part of the world where Samaritans were not welcome. If the priest and the Levite thought it was too dangerous to stop and help one of their own, there is no way on earth anyone would stop to help a Samaritan in trouble in that part of the world. So in deciding to stop, the Samaritan is taking a massive risk. He risks being attacked himself, with no hope of help if he needs it. His journey along the dangerous road is made worse by being slowed down because he puts the injured man on his own animal. He takes a greater risk by knocking on the door of an inn, where he would be announcing to everybody around that there was a Samaritan, someone unwelcome in their midst. All through the parable, the Samaritan man is drawn into an increasingly vulnerable situation, in a place where he is not welcome. But what cuts through is his compassion for somebody who needs his help. The Samaritan man is not going to be defined by the way other people see him, nor will he be constrained by the community's expectations about who he should or shouldn't help. So in their shared vulnerability, these two strangers and enemies become friends. Well, at least that's how I like to think that the story ends. Being a good Samaritan, then, means more than simply helping somebody we don't know. It means being brave enough to step across those human divides that we're so good at putting up, and helping those who could be described as our foes or our enemies. So I'd encourage you to think of someone, a person or a particular group of people that for whatever reason you find problematic. Would you be willing to take the risk and reach out to them if they were in need? That's the test of the Good Samaritan, and ultimately that's what the Lord asks of us all.